Okay, Mr. Foster, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, what's happening is this. She's out and she's partying, she's having fun, she's doing all this stuff like all on social media. She's a social media influencer. I met her because I'm one of her super fans.
Oh,
yeah.
This is
and
cute.
How it happened was that we, since I'm a super fan, I'm kind of following her around, see what she's doing. But she actually called for me to cater to one of her areas, which is how we actually hooked up from there, because I'm a chef.
Okay.
We have one child together, and she's not really doing the things that she's supposed to do as a mother.
It started with a double tap and a dream. A super fan turned personal chef, now standing in court, pleading for responsibility. He says she's traded diapers for DMs, parenthood for parties. But is she really just chasing clout? Or is there more to this story? One child, two lives, and a courtroom ready to decide what's next. But just when you think you've got it figured out, wait till you hear what she has to say.
Supporting the child, being there for them, paying any Medicaid or so, dealing with for the child. I practically do all that. And I brought her here today just to say, hey, you gotta step up your game. You gotta do something, help out this child, because I can't be the only supporter if you're here supposed to do something as well. I mean, I can do it, but I do need a little bit more income for that.
Okay, I'm a little bit more interested in the background. You know, how you became a super fan and you hooked up.
Well, I'm a follower.
I mean, I don't need all the details about, you know, how the child was conceived. I'm just interested to see how that works, you know?
He's not asking for much, just a little help to raise their child. Medicaid bills, emotional presence, a partner in parenthood. But when love starts on social media, does it have what it takes to survive in the real world? And as the judge digs deeper into their bizarre influencer meets caterer origin story, one thing becomes clear. This isn't just a custody hearing. It's the unraveling of an online fantasy. And her side of the story, it's coming next.
Well, I'm the type of guy that I always post all my stuff, letting people know this is what I do, like all my catering stuff and all that. But when it comes to her, I know that she does all this stuff, and I know she's a big influencer, and she pretty much puts everything out there. She's really, when it comes to making it to a live stream, she can do that. She has that. But so that's what I did. I actually reached out to her in that way, and that's how I got more of my influence out there, so I can actually start catering and partying to catering to all these parties.
Okay, all right. And so you want her to pay child support?
Yes.
All right, and you said the child is on Medicaid,
yes.
Correct? Okay.
He built his catering brand by riding the wave of her fame, but now he's demanding more than just exposure. He wants accountability. As their influencer love story starts to crumble under legal scrutiny, one question lingers. Did he follow her out of admiration or ambition? And when she takes the stand next, get ready, because her version of motherhood might just leave you speechless.
All right, is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, welcome. I'm honored. Social media influencer?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is, but what does that have to do with you being a mom?
I'm out there trying to make money and trying to support my child. I do send him money. I'm just trying to grow my business.
How much money do you send him?
It just depends on what's going on during the week, you know, what I have and what my income is each month.
She's finally in the hot seat, and she's not backing down. A businesswoman, an influencer, a mother, in that order? She claims she sends money when she can, but in this courtroom, sometimes isn't good enough. Her excuses are piling up, and the judge isn't buying it. How much does she really contribute? And what is she hiding behind the filters and followers? Stay tuned, because the numbers don't lie.
On average, how much money are you getting from her, if any?
She only sends about maybe like $200-300.
$200 or $300? You're a social media influencer?
Well, I'm still growing my business. I mean, I'm
right.
But she parties, it's all over, it's online. It's like she's everywhere.
And you're getting paid for these appearances,
and you
right?
party too. That's how we met.
No, I was catering to
You were catering.
to one of your parties. Yes.
Oh.
So I wasn't really partying. I was catering. I had to work it.
Right. That's what they're calling catering these days. Being a super fan. I get it.
It was one time.
One time, and you all had the baby?
Yeah, don't take that long.
Well, that's true.
$200 a month for a child, while raking in cash from viral parties and online fame? The courtroom is stunned. He catered her event. She called it work. But what they created together is more than content. It's a child who deserves more. The judge is raising eyebrows and the tension. It's rising fast. Because what she admits next will turn everything upside down.
So he is making a good income as well.
Right, but the child is with him, so
Yes.
his income is not really concerning
Because
for me.
I travel.
Right, and you're being paid for your travel. Exactly. How much are you making, roughly?
Maybe about 100,000.
You're making about $100,000 and you send him $200 or so for the baby?
Yes.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not about to do this with you. You're making a lot of money and your child is coming up short and you don't have a problem with that?
No, I do have a problem with that. I would like him with me.
$100,000 a year, and she's sending chump change for her child. The courtroom shifts. The judge leans in. This isn't about money. It's about priorities. She wants her son with her, on the road in the spotlight. But is this about love or leverage? The reckoning is coming, and next we see just how far she's willing to go to keep her lifestyle intact.
So you want the baby to be on social media for likes and follows?
Oh, it might
What
be
about-
something that
Like, what about school and all those other
he can
academic
do
things that he has to
homeschool
do?
when he's 3.
So
He's
where
going
is
to
he
be on
homeschooling? In
virtual
hotels and
school
stuff like
with
that?
likes and followers?
You see it all the time. Why not? I mean,
Right, but don't you believe that that's a distraction?
no, I mean, I feel like, I'm making a pretty good income, and I think that this could really help him when he's older and to
I
save up some money.
Well, if you're making a pretty good income, you could send more.
I agree with that.
Maybe you could work harder.
No, ma'am. Maybe you can work harder to be in your child's life.
Likes, shares, follows. She wants her toddler in the algorithm. But at what cost? The judge sees distraction. She sees opportunity. And the courtroom, it sees a mother choosing fame over family. Can an Instagram empire justify neglecting a child's reality? With school, stability, and security hanging in the balance. The court is about to make a decision she didn't see coming.
Okay, how often do you have the child?
When he allows the child to be with me when I'm not traveling.
Oh, okay. So when you're not traveling, that's how often?
Really, a couple of days a month.
Exactly. You made that up. This is what we're going to do. We're going to place you on child support based on that $100,000 a year, ma'am. Yeah, and don't look confused. It's the right thing to do. It is absurd that you believe it is okay to only send a couple of $100s to dad for your child, and you actually think that it's okay for your child to be toting along with you to grow your social media influence? Yeah, no, that's not what we're going to do.
2 days a month. That's how often she sees her child. Her jaw drops when the judge drops the number, $100,000 annual income in child support to match. This isn't a punishment, it's reality, because parenting isn't part-time and social media won't pay for a child's future. But just when you think it's settled, the court throws in another twist. And now she owes even more.
This child needs to be in an environment that is stable. Need to make sure that school is being attended to. How old is this child?
About 3.
3 years old. No. Kindergarten will be here before you know it. He does not need to be traveling and going to homeschool and virtual school all over the country or wherever it is that you have to appear. You'd agree with me, right?
I guess I have to.
No, you don't have to, but don't you believe that's in the best interest of the child to be somewhere stable?
Well, I think the best interest of the child would be with me, and if I'm growing a business and I can take care of them.
And you believe that because you're the mom?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen today.
The child is 3. Kindergarten is knocking. But she wants to bring him along for the ride. On planes and hotel rooms, chasing content. The judge isn't having it. Stability, she says. School, he insists. And when mom says, but I'm the mother, the courtroom hears entitlement, not evidence. The verdict is on its way, and in the next clip, it all comes down to the final numbers.
So what we're going to do is base your child support off that $100,000 that you testified to, that makes your gross $8,333.33, bringing your net to $6,212.37. That makes your monthly child support obligation $1,242. Now, you mentioned Medicaid.
Yes.
Medicaid is not free. He doesn't have to pay for it, but you do. So it's based on 9% of your gross, which your gross is that $8,300 that I said earlier. That brings your reimbursement to Medicaid $750.
Over $1,900. That's her new monthly obligation. The courtroom is silent as the judge reads the numbers like a sentence. Medicaid? She pays. Insurance? She finds it. This isn't just a bill. It's a reality check. Her influencer life may be profitable, but parenting is priceless. And still, there's one last reaction from her that you won't want to miss.
If you can find somewhere on, private health insurance, I'm pretty sure you can find it a lot cheaper. Maybe one of your followers is a health insurance agent or something, and they can get you something cheaper, okay? So based on that, $1,242 plus $750 brings your monthly child support obligation to $1,992. You're gonna pay that monthly to Dad. Any questions?
No, I don't have any.
Why did you look at him?
Because I was just thinking he's making more money, he's doing more gigs.
That's great, and so are you. And if you make any more money doing more gigs, we can just increase your child support. Anything further?
Nope.
Is there anything further, sir?
No.
Okay, nothing further. You all are dismissed.
The ruling is final. $1,992 a month. No tears, no protests, just a glance at the man raising her child. As she looks on, the judge reminds her, more gigs mean more support. This isn't just about numbers. It's about responsibility, about growing up, faster than her follower count. The case is closed. But what about her future? Was justice served? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and tell us who really won this case.